Hi, it's Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is The Berenstain Bears St. Patrick Day from 2001. So let's get started. It was in between time in Bear Country, the time between the end of winter and beginning of spring. The weather couldn't decide whether to be cold and snowy or warm and sunny. Sometimes it was both warm and snowy, with spring flowers poking through patches of snow. The holidays was in between as well. Valentine's Day was long gone, and Easter had yet to arrive. About this time, March 17th to be exact, Gridley, Gramps, and Grant came by the Bear family treehouse. Happy St. Patrick's Day, called Gramps. Brother, sister, and Honey was surprised to see Gramps and Gran all in green with bright green top hats. Why are you dressed like that? Asked sister. For St. Patrick's Day, of course, said Grant. What St. Patrick's Day? Asked brother. Gramps was shocked. Don't you cubs know you're part of bearish? He asked. You know we are bears, said sister puzzled. That's not what I mean, laughed Gramps, and he explained. To be bearish, said Gramps, mean that some of our ancestors came from the island of Berenstain across the sea. Berenstain is a fair green country called Emerald Island. That's why we wear green on St. Patrick's Day. Who is St. Patrick, act brother? St. Patrick was important in British history, said Graham. He brought goodness and fate to Berlin. There's a story that he drove all the snakes from the country. Snakes was thought to be evil, and there were no snakes there to this day. Oh, said sister, disappointed. She likes snakes. Come along now, said Grant. We are going to St. Patrick Day Parade. Everyone in Beer Country, whoever felt bearish, will be there. We have bought along green outfits for everyone. They was they was soon dressed in all green, a different look for them. Grimp gave them green clover leaves to wear. What are those? Asked Sister. Shamrock, said Grimp. They are a symbol of Bearland and are said to bring good luck. The luck of the bears. Nice, said Brother, who didn't mind a little good luck. As they headed for the parade route, the cubs wondered about St. Patrick's Day. Gramps said, Brother, can you tell us more about Bearland? Of course, said Gramps. We'll start with the legend of the leprechaun. Leper who? Asked Sister. Leprechaun, replied Gramps. What's that? Asked Brother. It sounds weird. And so it is, agreed Gramps. Leprechauns, Gramps explained, as they walked, are magical beings like elves or fairies who lived in the woods in Vale of Bearland. They are short statues and given to mischief. They devoted themselves to making shoes. Why do they do that? Asked Sister. To pass time, said Gramps, and went on. They use their magic to find buried gold and hide it in iron pots. It says there's a leprechaun pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, if you can find it. Well, said the cubs, impressed. The family reached the parade route down Main Street in Beartown. Pop set up folding chairs, and they settled down to wait for the parade to start. It was one of those warm and sunny in-between days. The cubs relaxed in their chairs, thinking about leprechauns. They began to doze off as they dozed to dream. Sleep, Sleeplessly, the cubs opened their eyes. To their surprise, it seemed they was in a green and pleasant land. It looked like an embryo eye. They was all alone. It was peaceful and serene. Puffy white cloud bellowed over the green hills, and a beautiful rainbow appeared. It anchored shimmerly down to the hills, and beyond, without thinking, the cubs followed the rainbow. Soon the cubs heard a sound, a tapping like a little hammer. Busily at work, constantly they followed it to where the rainbow ended. In a ring of boulders, there was the cubs. Behold a little figure, just all in green, tapping at a shoe. He turned and saw them. Be gone, he said, smiling. Welcome, young. And who might you be? We are sisters, brothers in honey, said sister. We are bears. Are you now? He laughed. Tell us, sir, said brother. Are you a real leprechaun? Well, now, he said with a wink. What do you think I am? And what brought you here, my darling? Did you follow the rainbow? Yes, we did, admit brother. And I suppose you're expecting to find a pot of gold, said the leprechaun with a chuckle. I guess so, said sister silently. And sure you might sure you was right, said the leprechaun, stepping aside and revealing a pot of gold justly in the rainbow. Help yourself. Scarcely able to believe their luck, the cub dug into the gold and filled their pocket. Wake up, someone was saying. It was Grizzly Grant. You're missing the parade. The cubs sat up, rubbing their eyes. The pot of gold in the leprechaun and the emerald eye disappeared. They was sitting in their folding chairs on Main Street in Bear Town, but somehow something seemed different. The St. Patrick's Day parade was indeed getting started. It was a sight to behold. There were marching bands and British dancers. There was Piper piping and Harper harping. Mayor and Mrs. Honeypot drove by in their long, elaborate limousine. The whole Beartown police and fire department came marching along. The parade wound up with a troop of bears dressed as leprechauns, each carrying a pot of gold. As the bear family packed up their things and started for home, the cubs fought back to their vision of Emerald Eye and the leprechaun pot of gold. Had it really been just a dream? Then Honey thought she caught a glimpse of something. A little figure dressed in green hopping behind a boulder, and she thought she heard a soft chuckle. Could it be gone? Who can tell? So that was the Berenstain Bears St. Patrick's Day from 2021. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We have another video coming out real soon.